Hey everyone, it's Andy with The Wedding Biz. Almost a decade ago, I discovered the wonderful world of podcasts. And then a couple years later, in 2017, I did some research and concluded that there weren't any podcasts in the B2B space that addressed the challenging issues that we face on a regular basis as professionals in the weddings and event industry. I thought to myself, should I start a podcast? I really loved speaking publicly, though wasn't sure if I had any interview skills to host a podcast myself. However, I had already been working in the industry on the music and entertainment side for over 25 years, and I was fortunate to work directly with the likes of Colin Cowie, David Tutera, Lynn Easton, Marcy Bloom, Sean DeFreitas, and so many others. And through these events, I not only witnessed firsthand how these high-end luxury planners and designers worked, but also saw the work up close of other icons such as Preston Bailey and Sylvia Weinstock, both of whom I later became dear friends with. So again, I wasn't sure if I could pull it off, but decided to throw my hat in the ring and start this B2B podcast called The Wedding Biz. I knew that I wanted to make it somewhat conversational and dig way below the surface and sit down with icons of the industry who seem to have reached the pinnacle. I wanted to explore their backstories and discover what their passions were growing up and how they came to create such successful companies of their own. I also wanted to get them to be vulnerable and talk about what their fears and anxieties were and how they overcame them, and to learn the intricacies of creating business structure and building and managing a team, as well as uncovering how they work with clients and how they came up with creative solutions to manifest their clients' dreams. Well, fortunately, I was able to get access to the top of the top, and not only in the United States, but even some outside of the United States. Well, word spread quickly, and I was able to build a substantial audience, and as of today, we're up to approximately 600,000 downloads and still climbing. I'm amazed to see statistics showing listeners from all over the world, and practically every single episode since May of 2017 is still getting downloads. Well, after 8 years, I feel I've covered as much as can possibly be covered. Most of the content by far can truly be considered evergreen and help wedding and event professionals take their businesses to even greater heights. And I've been fortunate to have some amazing sponsors from time to time who have helped to support my efforts, and I'm grateful for them. I'm also grateful for the hundreds of iconic event professionals who have been so generous to offer their time, wisdom, and experience, and to often make themselves vulnerable enough to share their struggles as well as triumphs. And to my listeners, what can I say? You are why I did this to begin with, and what motivated me to do so for so many years. Well, at this point, I want to fully focus on my own career with KUSHNER Entertainment, as well as furthering my relationships with family and friends. I'm also feeding my passion for nature and travel more than ever before. It's possible that I'll return as host of The Wedding Biz, or maybe I'll just put out some occasional episodes from time to time. So continue to follow The Wedding Biz on your podcast app, on Instagram in particular, so that they come up in your feed. And for now, however, I'm going to take a well-deserved break. And by the way, if you enjoy my style of interviewing, you can also check out 2 other podcasts that I created and hosted for a period of time called Extraordinary Ordinary People, in which I interview people with fascinating lifestyles and who live by their own rules. So again, that's Extraordinary Ordinary People. I also hosted The Music Makers, in which I interviewed icons of the music industry, including record executives, record producers, managers, artists, and more. And in the meantime, you can continue to check out past episodes of The Wedding Biz. I'll still retain my Instagram account with the handle of The Wedding Biz if you want to DM me. So take care and stay positive. Be aware that doing your best with what you know at any given moment is all you can do. So do it with passion and gusto. Take care.